Hello, everybody. It's Megan. So, I've been sitting here in my house and getting some more downloads, some more things that are happening, um, things I've already known, but some new things that I didn't know. First of all, I just want to say, hi, bestie. I love you. You know who you are. Um, so, there is somebody who has created several fake accounts and has been defaming my character. And the things that they're saying has lost me business. Defamation of character is a crime. It's a serious crime. And if you don't realize how serious of a crime it is, let's compare it to, say, Johnny Depp and Heard, whatever her first name is. Don't know, don't care. Just telling all of the people who are familiar with that is defamation of character, and that is what you have done. And when all of this comes out, excuse me, see, they don't want me to talk. They're still doing magic spells on me, people. They're trying to get me to shut up. um, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to shut up. They have met their worst nightmare when they started messing with me. So, you want to play games? Let's play. And I mean that with love. Because I don't mean it with any kind of menace. But I'm not going to sit back and let y'all hurt me. I'm not going to let y'all make me out to be something that I'm not. And whatever it is that you're trying to tell people that I am, let's see, what I got recently was taking out false AVOs on me, saying that I'm aggressive. Anybody that knows me knows that that is absolutely not what I am. I am anything but aggressive. That's laughable, people. It seriously is. It's laughable. Oh, that I have a cleaning business, or I should say, I had a cleaning business, because all of the things that they're saying about me has kind of ruined my business for me. But that's okay, because I'm smart and I'm always prepared. And even though they think they know me, they don't know me. They never took the time to get to know me. They seriously underestimated me, like most people do, because because I'm nice. People underestimate nice people. It's really not very smart. You know, it's the quiet ones and the nice ones that are the most dangerous. We're pretty freaking intelligent people, y'all. You're messing with intelligence. You're playing a checker game on a chessboard. You bring a knife to a gunfight. Sorry. I am human. Oh, okay. So, anyways, back to it. So, I've had to write things down because I've gotten so many things that I've come across. This is something that I already knew. There has been a spell that has been cast over this town. And I think that's why the people in this town are so not very friendly. Seriously, I've never met a town of people that are not friendly. When I moved here, I thought, Southern people are so friendly, so kind, so nice. They weren't. They weren't accepting of me. They weren't kind. to me. Now I know why. Because this coven has everybody in this town under some kind of mental fog. People just walk around like zombies. It's very kind of sad. And I'm glad and happy to say that spell has been broken. So, Hohenwald, Tennessee, y'all can start being happy again. And you don't have to live in fear. Not anymore. You don't have to live in fear. These people are done. They're done. They're dismantling as we speak. They have nothing left. They have tried everything that they know on me. They have thrown every magic trick that they have in their grimoire at me. They have tried things multiple times. Here I am. I'm still here. What you got now? Nothing. That's what you've got now. You should see the stalking that has began today again. I mean, it was already still going on, but it has increased by so much today because these videos are coming out and they don't know what else to do. So, let me just drive by your house. Whoa, because I'm big and bad behind the wheel. Seriously? What you got? You know what you got? Jail. Jail time. That's what you've got. You have jail time. There goes one now. I can tell by the sound of the vehicles. That's how often this happens, people. I'm sorry. I'm really passionate and I've been getting downloads all morning, so it's a little overwhelming at times. But there's a woman who is an advocate for other women who is involved with these people. Yeah. How very sad and scary is that? Well, Father God has given me some more intel on what is happening to these people. And that advocate, that woman, is going into kidney failure. That's what God told me is happening to her. She's going to start having more problems, serious problems with her kidneys. There was a person who was coming by here posing as a friend who was actually like the baby daddy of a niece of a person who's in this. Yeah. Jerry Springer crap, telling you. He was posing as a friend to me who would come by and talk, and we'd share stories and things like that. Well, he was one of the people who was taking back all of this information to these people, like how I got this scar on my neck, so that when they replaced me with the other person, she would have all of that information. Well, he's going blind. I was told that today. He's going blind and quite possibly deaf. So he'll be mute. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't want to. I don't want to deliver this news because it hurts my heart. And even though you did the things that you did to me, I still don't wish bad. I still don't wish bad on you. And I'm sorry that's going to happen because I can't think of anything much worse than that other than death, not being able to see, not being able to hear. It's very sad. And I'm sorry. Moving on. Somebody in this group has recently started stuttering. Somebody's getting dementia. People are being kicked out of their homes because that's what they wanted for me. And that's why they were defaming my character. They were trying to make it so that I wouldn't have any money, so I couldn't pay my rent, so that I would be out on the street and be homeless. And then that way their narrative would work. And they could say that I was a loser and that I was this and that and whatever 10,000 other lies that they made up and spread all over this town and all over social media. There are people that are actually being evicted from their homes, and some people are actually going to be homeless pretty soon. Those were things that God told me today that are going to be happening to these people who were involved. And I'm not talking just the people that were like the main focus, the people that were focusing on me. I'm talking anybody that helped these people in any way will be receiving karma per God. I don't know what your karma will be. It depends on what part you played, I guess. I'm just relaying the message. So they were trying to, they filed false police reports, and they were trying to have me arrested. So they were trying to steal my free will. They were stealing my mail. They put fentanyl on my mail, in my mailbox, on the broom handle on my porch, on the doorknobs. Fentanyl, people. When I went to grab my mail, God told me immediately, wash your hands now. And I did. I came in immediately. I put the mail in a bag and I washed my hands immediately. But I got to tell you, my heart started racing like you couldn't believe. I knew something had gone wrong. I knew that I had just been drugged because I was like amped. It was crazy. It was scary, but God has me. And I am not kidding when I say that there are miracles happening to me on a daily basis, and more than one daily. Yeah. So we have invasion of privacy. We have defamation of character. We have my constitutional rights and my civil rights have been violated. We're talking. I know that that we're not supposed to sue people. We're not supposed to do things like that. But I can tell you that I have permission to take every person who has done anything to me that is proven to court and to sue them. And that's exactly what I intend to do. I don't care if they're in prison. They're still going to get sued for defamation of character because I am a chosen child of God. And you don't defame a chosen child of God. You just don't. And if you do, then this is your karma. God said I have the right to protect myself. And I have the right to clear my name. And that's exactly what I intend to do. So there are other people besides this group. There are other people besides this society. There's two. The cult and this society. And then there's another group. No, ISIS. There's another group that's not even here in this state. This spans over many states, y'all. This isn't just here in Tennessee. This is Colorado. I'm being told something about New York, but I haven't really been able to put my finger on that one yet. Arizona. And that's all I'm going to say for now. But there is a group of pedophiles who are voyeuring infants and children. And yeah, they're about to go down too. Yeah. I was told today that I was adopted. And I couldn't be more happy about that. I couldn't be more happy about that. Oh, yes, I really, really, I can't be more happy about that. Um, I don't know who my mom is. I mean, I know who my mother is, the mother I was raised with. I know who she is. I know what she is. But I don't know who my real mom is. Um, there was a woman when I was very, very young that I remember being introduced to a couple of times. It may have been more than a couple, but I was young and I don't remember a lot. But her name was Myrna. And she was so loving to me and so kind. And whenever I was around her, I always felt an immense amount of love. I remember sitting on her lap and laying into her chest and just feeling like I was home. I think Myrna was my mom. And I think that she was murdered. And that's all I'm going to say about that right now. Because, well, that's just all I can say about that right now. I was also set up to be raped, home invasion, so they could steal whatever they could get from me, just to bring me another tower, by golly. There has been at least 3 times that I have been stolen from. Oh, ISIS. um, I believe there was an inheritance that my grandfather left me that I never got, never seen anything from. Don't know what happened. I was a child. I was 11 when it happened. So who knows? I mean, obviously, it had to have been an adult in my life, mother, that made it disappear somewhere. Then my grandma passed away, and I know she left me the house. But I think there was more, and that was also kept from me. And then when my pop passed away, the most recent death in my family, when my pop passed away, I believe that he left me something as well, and that has also been kept from me. So here I am struggling, and I have these inheritances that belong to me, that were left to me, that my family decided I didn't deserve. So they created a narrative to say that I was crazy, I was a drug addict, a prostitute, a bad mother, bad wife. I mean, who knows? Probably everything you could think of that's negative, they probably said about me. I know when I was young, my mother actually went to Child Protective Services and told them that I was shooting up drugs intravenously so that she could get my daughter taken away from me, my oldest daughter taken from me. And I know she did that because her best friend told me. I went over to my friend's house, who was my mom's friend, Her mom was my mom's friend. And I had a long sleeve shirt on, and her mom was behaving so weird to me, pulled my friend back in the room, and I could hear the two of them yelling back there. And when Debbie came out, I asked her, what was that all about? She's like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. So we hung out the next day, and it was a warmer day. So I had a tank top on. And when I walked in the house and Bernice saw my arms, she knew immediately that what was being said was a lie. And she told me. I went home and I packed up everything I owned out of my mom and dad's house and I left. Because she was trying to take my child from me. And she was doing it in a really nasty, underhanded way to make me look bad. Because that's what my mother has done to me my whole life. Anything and everything to humiliate me, to embarrass me, to make me look bad, to make me look like I'm crazy, to make me look like I am not somebody who could be trusted. I am not somebody you want in your house. When in all actuality, she was the one who was patted down every single time we left my uncle's and my aunt's house because they knew she was a thief. Every time we went there, he patted her down when we left. And I was just told this not long ago. I watched my mother steal things from grocery stores. I watched my mother put stuff in my purse to steal from grocery stores, and I took it out of my purse and told her I wasn't going to be involved in that. She's tried to make me like her my whole life, but I knew when I was 5 years old that I didn't want to be anything like that woman. And I'm so thankful, and I pray that what I'm being told is the truth, that that woman is not my mother. I would be the happiest human being on the face of this earth to know that I do not share a bloodline with that woman. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I do. Because she's a terrible person. One of the most awful people I've ever met in my life. She's a master manipulator. A master. Like I have never seen anybody capable or able to manipulate people the way that she does. And that's how she's been able to get away with all of this stuff that she's been doing to me. Lying to the courts, falsifying records, having medical records changed. A doctor that's never even seen me, she was able to get that doctor to say that there was something wrong with me mentally. How does that even work? That doctor is going to be in big trouble too, by the way. Can you spell karma? Can you spell losing your license? There are people that work in the courts that are involved in this. There are officers that are involved in this. Judges that are involved in this. And it spans over many states. People will do anything for money. I'm sorry, but that doesn't compute in my head. It just doesn't. It doesn't compute in my head. I would do anything for people, but I wouldn't do anything for money. I would do anything I could to help anybody I could. And if I had the money to help them, I would. But I sure as hell wouldn't hurt a human being for any amount of money. Ever. I wouldn't hurt an animal. I don't even like to kill spiders. I will, but I don't want to. So I was also told about a bus driver. School bus driver who kidnaps children and they sell them. Oh, that makes me so angry. I need to really control myself right now because that makes me so angry. I know what's happened to me in my life as a child, and I can't even fathom the fear that those poor kids went through. You have to be a real monster to do something like that to babies. And there's a very special place in hell for people like you. There have been people who have been tampering with evidence, probably since these videos started coming out, because now they're scared. And they should be. They should be damn scared.